Hello, this is Palico Badge, and welcome back to another episode of the Curious Expedition Arctic Expanse DLC Chinese version update. Boom! Mouth full of words. Quite literally, mouthful of words. We are playing with our dear friend Huang Fei Hong, and we're on the third expedition of certain death because there's no messing when we've got a martial artist in our midst who can heal himself as well. He's like the all singing, all dancing man. You know, there's no need for anyone else. And he kicks ass. He has a dice roll which gives you 8 damage straight off. No messing. The only thing is they don't sort of combine with other dice, which I can understand because they're like vastly OP. I thought the Blood Crown was good. This guy is better, and you can get him from the start. There's no having to go through portals. There's no having to fight lots of spiders. You just got him. He's there. And as you walk, he'll heal the rest of the team members as well. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. OP, but beautiful. And that's what we like it. We are on third expedition, as I just said, and we are heading to the snowy, forgotten Arctic, simply because we are on the lookout for a Yeti. I've been told very confidently by Johannes, the developer of the game, or one of the developers of the game, that there is a Yeti to find. So, should we go and have a look for him? I think we better. Let's do it. After a good night's rest, I stored my equipment on the ship. There were still some arrangements to be made, so I imagined what lay beyond the horizon. The woman searching for a missing husband arrived at the docks. She was elated at the sight of her beloved one. Should be loved one. They fell into each other's arms, sobbing with relief. My mind wandered as I absently watched the kissing couple. I knew they would be happy together again, even after all he had endured. Ah, that's nice. He didn't try to strangle her. So maybe it is his wife and not a pimp. Ah, has she got a name now? No, she still hasn't got a name. That's fine. We received new funds to reward our efforts. 100, nice. A trader approached me with a request. He tasked me to acquire a rare idol that could be found in a village in the area we were headed to. He promised worthwhile recompense upon its delivery. If only I knew, I could have given you an idol from elsewhere. Exactly the same, just with a slightly different maiden sticker on the bottom of it. But that's fine. We'll have a look. We'll have a look. We're heading that way anyway. You know, if we happen to pass the gift shop on the way, then we'll do that for you. He nodded gratefully and wished us luck on our expedition. I was proud to see that the boarding of our ship had drawn quite the crowd. Many new recruits showed up, hungry for glory and adventure. Who did I want to recruit? Well, no one. The only person I would take on, if I had a space at the moment, would be Corporal Hezekiah Edward. Simply for the extra red dice. Who would I get rid of? Probably the chef, but he is going to come in useful. I think the chef is a nice one to have on certain death, especially if you are up against lots of different animals and you have a good set of dice overall anyway, because you kill the animals, you get the meat, you can cook the meat, and boom, you get more sanity. And sanity is the big humdinger when it comes to playing on certain death. So, no thank you. I rejoiced as our vessel was ready to set sail. Wow! We do have quite a bit of moolah. Shall we improve our animal? A pack saddle artisan offered to improve the carrying capacity of any of our animals. Her price was rather steep, but the additional carrying capacity would certainly benefit the expedition, as would me putting my teeth in. We will do just the one. I would gladly pay some extra coin to increase the capacity of Miss Francis. Or Ms. Within an hour, her pack saddle had been upgraded and could carry an additional crate. The builder branded the finished item with their respected mark and asked if there was anything else she could provide. At long last, our ship was primed to leave the harbour. No, I think I'm good. So let us... What do we want to do? We want to purchase some equipment. We don't want to set sail. Yeah. We will take all your chocolates. We will also take... Do we want guns? We want rope and we want torches, that's for sure. And we definitely want snowshoes. That leaves us with 105. How much bullets? 8. So that leaves us with 25. How much are medikits? 12. So we get 2 medikits, but it does mean we sacrifice a shotgun or a pistol. Ultimately, when you've got these, they take up space anyway. but it will go down over time. So, and we have a spear anyway. Bullet is good if you just need to take the odd one off, whereas with shotguns, it's group damage over shotgun. Sonic. If we take, not both, 105. Okay, we've got to choose 80 to 50. So let's take the pistol. We'll take, how much are they? 8. So if we take one more, 19. Do I really want to take up space of those? No, I don't. No, I don't. Look at that. Look at that. What? Ah, terrible. No, 4's enough, isn't it? Because we've got 4 people. We're not worried about the buffalo. The buffalo will be fine. Yeah, that'll do. Deal. I rejoiced as our ship was primed to head for distant shores. Let's go. Expedition 3. Off to the snowy Arctic. Where are we coming in? Oh, we're sailing in. That's good. Usually you're just plonked in the Arctic. And more importantly, we're starting at the bottom corner, which will make for nice running arounds. I was deeply absorbed in my studies about this area as we reached the land of our imminent adventure. I was curious to discover what adventures were waiting for us here. Coming here is a great risk that I'm willing to take. Ah, Jamo, you're my man. You are my man. Do we want to store anything? I don't think so. I think we're going to need everything. I'll tell you what we'll do. Access ship storage. I am going to get rid of you in replacement, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. I'm going to get rid of everything. There's a reason behind this. I want the gun first. I then want the teleportation next. Then the medikit. Then we'll have. Oh, we've got both. Oh, my bad. So put those back. So that one, then that one, then that. Then we're going to have the consumables we're going to need. So we will do chocolate, then whiskey, and then we will do stuff we're going to use on the way. So mounting rope, snowshoes, torches, mountain rope, snowshoes. Then we're going to have the dynamite, spear, and yeah, the teeth. Cool. That's me just being anal. I do apologise. Right, so let's go. And well, we have only two ice stations. They're not that far apart. It's not the best. But because we have a question mark here and we're heading this direction anyway, it's probably best to get to there, buying a few tickets, heading over to here, and then we can carry on the loop around. Worst case scenario, we've always got our random teleportation, and if that doesn't help us at all, we've got the homebound tome as well. Oh, well, that's bloody nice, that is. That's great. A marvellous gate stood before us. A light swirling at its centre seemed to form some manner of portal. Cool. When all was said and done, we risked all as we walked through the gate. A moment later, we emerged onto a mysterious landscape, or into a mysterious landscape. And what are you generating for me? Conflicts. Oh, yeah, we love them. Actually, it's quite big. Wow. I don't think we can get that long here. We need to hit as much as we can in the time allowed. So, on to you first. A shrine. Very nice. We're going to have to dump stuff, aren't we? We arrived at a long-forgotten shrine. All manner of plant life grew towards the sun. Low-hanging vines partially concealed the entrance that led within. The structure showed some long cracks, but it seemed safe enough to explore. We'll do then. We carefully entered a well-preserved ceremonial chamber. We quietly looked around the majestic hall. An altar, illuminated with breathtaking ambience, stood atop a plinth. Lots and lots of gold. Oh, that's light. Nice. We can afford to take that. I would not leave empty-handed. That was exactly what we came for. The moment we obtained the treasure, the earth began to quake. We hurried outside as the shrine tumbled in our wake and huge mountains erupted from the ground. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Portal's gone. Right. Right. I'm going to do something a little bit left wing here, a little bit off the beaten path to what I usually like to do. We are going to use our random teleportation. I think because we are on a limited time here, as is shown here, if we use the random teleportation, we've got more chance of being down here where more question marks are and more chance of accumulating more loot. So with that in mind, see what I mean? Beautiful, beautiful. Let's go to there. Ooh, a village. This evening we reached a village. We entered the strange encampment of a peculiar race of large lizard people. Don't know what happened there. The villagers had been awaiting us. They did not seem overly fond of our arrival. Really? Okay. They were cautious but politely offered their help, perhaps to see us leave sooner. Okay. Well, let's trade. Yeah, let's trade. What you got for me? Not a lot, really. We will take our trade, and we'll take your jewels. And what would I trade? 1 minus 3. We haven't got a lot of space, so if I was to give you all of the teeth, that's freestanding. That'll take us back to 0. Can I have any mangoes? I can have 2 mangoes as well for my trouble. That'll do. I came to an agreement with the natives. Cool. I told the men to pack up and sallied forth as new adventures could be waiting over the next ridge. Jimmo stayed behind for a while as she had more business to attend to with the villagers. However, she caught up the trek that very day. So how long do we have left now? 17. So let us eat the mangoes to put our sanity up. We're still overburdened ever so slightly. To which point we will use the whiskey down the hatch, and I fear that might have been a good one, but it's a bit too far away. We've got better chance of hitting these two. Well, that one definitely, and that one there, before our time runs out here. So let's take on the raptors first. Let's promote the chef. Right, so let's. No, I don't want to go that way. Don't want to go that way. I'd rather go that way. If you get close, which you do, let's attack the raptor. 2 raptors at 12 health apiece. We've got a spear we can use as well. So roll. What be you? Damage 2, heal 2. No one's injured yet. We shall go for another roll on you. Then again, if I was to throw in my dynamite for precise explosion, and then throw in that should heal us up. The majority. And then we can finish you off. That leaves us with 4. That's 3. And then what we got for me? Boom! In the face! Deed. And we shall take all. So we're overburdened. So we shall cook up the meat, which is now overcooked. So at least it's not burnt. And we'll eat all the meat. Awesome. And on we go. Tastes like chicken. Right, so I inspected the mysterious more than 3 meter high stone figurine. The uncannily crafted eyes seemed to stare at us. Its presence made me uncomfortable and I desired to move on. I noticed some items by the statue, which must have been put there by the natives of this region. They were surely sacrificial offerings. Anything juicy? Not really. That's fine. And then hopefully, when you stop jibber-jabbering, please stop jibber-jabbering, thank you. 11 days left. We might be able to reach this one as well. Let's check this one out first. Oh, no shrine. No! No, I had time left. I had time left. Oh. You didn't know. In the wilderness, it was nearly impossible to prevent an injury from becoming infected. Ms. Francis's wound had begun to fester and secrete an astonishing degree of pus. Can we heal Ms. Francis with a medipack? Yes, we can. Let's do that. Cool. Glad you're feeling good. And, well, let's examine the shrine. No. How long have we got left? 7 days. Let's go to the other side of it, and then we'll examine it. How much longer have we got now? 5 days? It's all good. We arrived at a long-forgotten shrine. All manner of plant life grew towards the sun. Low-hanging vines partially concealed the entrance that led within. The surface about the structure gave off heat. It was still possible to walk there, but the potential source of this heat was disconcerting. Yes, before us lay some kind of ceremonial room. We quietly looked around the majestic hall. I held my breath as we discovered an ancient altar in its centre. Lots more gold. Okay, so let's take it all. Let's take it all. Does it stack? It does. Thank God. I would not leave empty-handed. The treasure was to be mine. The moment we attained the treasure, the earth began to rumble. We fled as fast as we could as the shrine collapsed before our very eyes and a volcano began to rise, spitting fire and oozing lava. Oh dear. Right, so, one slot overburdened. What can we afford to get rid of? Well, one would argue the spear. One would argue the spear. How much is the raptor stuff worth? Funds are pretty high. Yeah. Or we could just unmount. I don't think we're going to make it now, though. That's the only problem. 25, please. Another. Oh, have we done it? 2 days left, and we'll just run. We'll just run. It doesn't matter which way. We'll just run. A shrine towered above us. We got rope. We do. It was in terrible condition as the weather had been beating down on it for centuries. I could make out an entrance on an upper platform. We would have to climb up the exterior walls in order to reach it. The structure was slightly tilted and subsiding, although the ground seemed stable enough to attempt entry. Well, let's use the rope. After securing everyone, we successfully scaled the towering shrine. We had found a sacred altar room. We quietly looked around the majestic hall. We found a stone altar that was covered in ancient writings. More gold. Boom. Oh, it doesn't stack. Okay. This was not a day for hesitation. The treasure was ours for the taking. We grabbed what we could and dashed outside as the ground disappeared behind us. An ever-expanding chasm was forming, and we would need to move as fast as our legs would take us. Well, just need to run in the other direction now, I think. So, what do we want to drop now? I think we definitely need to drop the spear now. There's no getting around it. All this gold. We can't give up the gold. Right. Yes, we need to move out and up and... we need to eat chocolate. 2 of those. 44. So to there. To there. To there. To there. To there. That should be enough. Surely we won't cover all that space in 2 days. Run away. Yeah, we've done it. Most profitable. My vision became blurry. I rubbed my eyes, and when I looked up again, I was back where I originally stepped into that terrible portal. Not that terrible. Probably the best portal I've ever had. I think that's fair to say. Right, so back we go. Stuff to offload. Right, so we want to access the storage and get rid of you. You don't weigh anything. We'll keep you, and you. Is that everything? That's everything. Nice. And we want to rest. We decided it would be a good idea to stay here to recuperate. Our morale was low as we sat and stared into the fire. Jimbo seemed sluggish, slow. It took time to finally get going. What am I paying these people for? Only later I noticed that she had bandaged sore spots on his body. Okay. Physician highly recommended. What a coincidence! You're a physician. Fix it. Scurvy. Not good. As we packed up, I once more enjoyed the convenience of our boat. Well, let's use that convenience a bit more then. I instructed the trek to halt and told the people to rest. The team eagerly gathered wood for a fire. While we rested around the campfire, Jacques Roux told us about his dream of opening up a restaurant in his later years. It would be the most luxurious restaurant in the whole town. Are we close to being tip-top fashion now? 81. Yeah, it's not too bad, is it? As we packed up, I once more enjoyed the convenience of our vessel. Yeah, let's rest. We need to be at top Santi, I think. The air was fresh and cool as we prepared the campfire. Jimbo had been scouring the area. Upon her return, she described her findings of this area and indicated some favourable locations on our map. Oh. Oh. Cool. After days of resting, we still enjoy the comfort of staying aboard our boat. But we are done. We are done. Let's get out of here. We might as well go and have a look at that, see what it is. It'd be a stone circle. Why not? We came across a stone circle that was obviously man-made. There were inscriptions etched into each rock. Perhaps they formed a sort of map. Tell me where the settlements are. That's probably the safest thing to see. Ah! Of course, as far away as possible. In which case, let's pop to here next. What's going on? In the wilderness, it was nearly impossible to prevent an injury from becoming infected. Jimbo's wound was beginning to look particularly nauseating. Were you even injured? I didn't even think you were injured. Okay, so. If I was to use a medical kit on you, does this cure the scurvy? No. Great. Okay. I found an empty outpost. I wondered what had happened with whoever had lived here. We should probably not touch anything. I disagree, Jamo. I disagree. We will take everything. I decided to take some supplies for myself. And there's nothing else in the immediate area, so in order to get over here relatively burden-free, we shall go and check out the station. The man greeting me at station's entrance had wild eyes and odd scars around his neck when he greeted me. Greeted me twice. That's how affectionate he is. For some queer reason, he asked me about tickets. He gave me an angry look when he noticed me staring at the large ice block in one of the rooms. He kept muttering to himself. It was quite disturbing. Right, well, let's trade then. So, you've got chocolate. Chocolate is pretty useful. So, if we were to trade, and we would want... we wouldn't want... Well, we'll just go for 3 tickets for the time being. They're free. So what about if I gave you the raptor skins? Can I have lots of chocolate? 6. That's not bad. That's going to stack. We're going to lose a pile as well. Yeah, why not? That's all right. Deal. We had a deal. Did this man really come here to conduct business? Yes. Right, so let's rest. I enjoyed his hospitality. When I went to sleep, he barred the door. Awfully nice of him. I pretended to be asleep while the haggard man was chanting beside my bed. I did not like this station one bit. Well, we'll rest once more. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I enjoyed his hospitality. The haggard man kept toying with a matchstick. Again, no problems. I dreamt of strange objects crashing from the sky. In the morning, the man looked as if he had aged by 10 years. Ugh. We better use the dog's sled then. Get out of here. The pale man returned to the question of tickets. Apparently these tickets would buy me passage with his sled. Was he a conductor? How did a conductor get here? He offered me to travel to the following locations. So onwards to A17, methinks. We might get a bit better lay of the land on our trek. Or, because it's so close, we, won't. We won't. Okay, so I think it's fair to say that is probably cut off. We'll visit the station first. What do you have, sir? What do you have? More chocolate. So if we were to trade that and the mask, do we need to buy tickets now? Not really. Let us have as much chocolate as we can. If I was to take the mask off... No, you can have the mask back. In fact, you can have the treasure pendulum. I'm not one for the treasure pendulum. So, how much is that? A little more even. Can we balance that out with, say, some rope? How about a torch? Torch does it every time. And, yeah, have a nice day, I think. Am I? Have a nice day. We had a deal. And let's pop the jewels into the storage room. Everything else I'm quite happy to keep. And let's... This guy doesn't sell bullets. I should have probably bought bullets off the other guy. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. I have great faith in myself. I do, however, want to check this out. See if this is a dead end or not. Am I going to need to travel that far? Well, let's face it. It doesn't look the best, does it? No, let's go to there. Looks pretty clear. I've got no way of expanding it any further without actually travelling that way. There is supposedly 2 more things in this region, though. How much does this get there? More than we can muster right now. 37. Let's upgrade our scouts. Should be able to see a bit further. Yeah, it's looking very dead back there. Let's just go to there. What's going on? What's going on? Oh God, you and your scurvy. We can, however, travel up here, so we'll do that next. 36. Is there like any way getting there? There is. We can also kill the wolf. That's going to be an ice cave, isn't it? So yeah, we'll attack the Arctic wolf first, I think. Or 2. 8 health. Okay, so. What can we do? We could... Ooh. Stable shot. Headshot. Nice. And then if we do that, just in case we don't kill this one next time, that finishes him off. We'll hold on to you and roll these. Now, what do? That's what we wanted. Boom. Take it all. Take it all. And we'll cook this up and eat all the meat. And we might as well go and have a look around. It's probably a little bit 31 to 37. Yeah. We'll go this way around. As I suspected. We located a cave. Its opening led into darkness of unknown depths. We needed a torch to uncover its mysteries. We lit a torch and descended into the darkness. We found a small cavern scattered with the aftermath of what seemed to be a failed expedition. The rotten remains of what must have been an Arabian explorer stared at us through hollow eye sockets. All the bones we found had been cracked open and, it seemed, sucked empty of marrow. We were delighted to see what one of the corpses was still clinging to. Useful equipment, or was still clinging to. More chocolate! That's what we like. More chocolate. Alright. I suppose we will be looping back down this way. So let's focus on getting up to this village. 29. $51 to get up to there. Let's do that. Being slightly higher means we should get a better idea of what's on around us. Or not. Or not. Are they? Okay, obviously they are. 22, 23. Right, so we've got a magnetic mountain next to us. That's neither here nor there, really. Let's see what's in the village. We carefully approached a mysterious native village. Upon our arrival, some villagers were busy decorating a peculiar-looking idol that stood in the centre of their settlement. While the team unpacked our equipment, I observed the rites of interest. A precious-looking stone idol was positioned front and centre of the village. The villagers welcomed us with smiles on their faces, and the natives seemed to have heard pleasant things about us. That's because we're stand-up guys, of course. Let's trade. All right, so we are going to trade. How much are they worth? Not too much. You can have those. I want the jewels. I want at least 6 snowshoes. And ideally, all the spears. So, how many teeth is that going to take? 6. Is there anything else we'd like? Nothing which is going to do any ailments. We've got 2 medikits still, so we don't really need the mushroom. Yeah. Is there any way else we can balance this out rather than wasting a tooth? Being so close. Rope, I suppose. Close enough. Close enough. I came to an agreement with the villagers. Awesome. Do we want to rest now? Or should we leave it? Standing of 2. We'll leave. We'll leave. Jimmo stayed behind for a while as she had more business to attend to with the villagers. However, she caught up with the trek the very next day. There's supposedly 2 more things to find in this region, so I presume it's going to be up here and up here. That being said, we've got plenty of chocolate. Might as well eat it. Nope. Still? Really? Any more so? We're not going to get back if we go there. Let's pop up here and see if we can just see over. That's not that bad, actually. If we go to there. Ooh. Under a light cover of snow, I found their terrifying tusks and bones. This was a graveyard for the legendary mammoths. Could this have been a sacred spot? Probably. This place surely retained some trinkets of worth. We spread out and searched the area. Just the one. As we departed, we noticed that our presence had attracted hungry wildlife. Excellent, because we need to kill stuff. Attack the polar bear. Just the one. Oh, you're not doing well, Jimmo. You're not doing well at all. Right, so we've got 20. Well, what be you? You're the heel. Right, so how many of these can I throw in at once? 3? 3 is a good start. So power spear for you. You don't work with anything. That's unfortunate. Let's roll again. Right, so you. So that's spear defense. You and you. That's another spear defense. You do the shot. Boom. And roll again. Just when you need it. We deprive the remains of anything useful. We shall take it all. So, let's cook this meat up straight off. That's going to help. And then we need to get over here. 37. Oh, we have a shrine. We're on the right side of the shrine, that's good. I finally came through a haze of snow and saw a dark structure before us. The steps to its entrance were adorned by spikes as big as a horse. What kind of beast should they ward off? Horses, obviously. The entrance opened smoothly without a sound, and I had a hard time breathing. The surface about the structure emitted considerable warmth. It was still possible to walk there, but the potential source of this heat was disconcerting. Lots of fire in this playthrough. Below I could sense something teeming, and I immediately closed my mind off to the possibility. Out of the corner of my eyes, I could see it, writhing or writhing, watching. Placed on the altar was a small worm-like creature, writhing, feeling around with its tendrils. I brushed it aside brusquely. More gold! What a glorious day. That was exactly what we came for. The moment we obtained the treasure, the earth began to rumble. We fled as fast as we could, as the shrine was swallowed before our very eyes, and a volcano began to rise, spitting fire and oozing lava. And, more importantly, well out of the way of me, which is good. Alright, so, 100%. Nice. I need to drop something. I need to drop something. I don't think the rope's been too handy this time around, other than to trade. And we got the climbing gear, which helps us get over these hills. So we'll drop the rope. No. Yes. Yes, we will. We'll drop the rope. Done. And we shall also... Do we heal up Jimmo? Yeah, we better heal you up. Come on. You're sucking up all my medipacks, Jimmo. This is not good. This is not good. As it stands, we're still going to have to eat some stuffs. 39. So we made it back. They're not too happy with us, but we've got plenty of stuff to trade with them. We returned to the village. A peculiar stone idol stood proudly in the heart of the village. So, let's... What should we do? Let's... -2. They're going to probably demand payment. We unpacked our belongings and prepared to spend the night with the natives at their campfire. Oh no, we got one, that's fine. A young child was so excited about our stay that he ran up to me with his arms wide to embrace. Our rash was clearly visible on their neck and arms. No! Get off me. Prevention is better than a cure. Therefore, I made sure to keep the child at arm's length. However, this left a poor impression with the natives. That's fine. I slept in great comfort and safety. The next morning I woke to face a gathering of natives. It seems my undergarments shocked them. We could not shake off the feeling that we had stressed the hearts of the villagers too much. Right, so, do you have any food left? You don't. Ooh, that is bad. No deal. Actually, no. Actually, yes. Yes, we will rest. And we'll barter, that's fine by me. So, let us make it so -5, wowzer. You can have the pelt. And you might as well take all the teeth. 4. So that'll put us back to 0. Can we get 7 out of them? Just about. That'll do. After reaching an agreement with the villagers, I told the men to unpack and prepare our things. Oh, we get a beverage. Let's drink it. Oh, we get some sanity as well. We did not want to offend the natives, so drank the beverage. It tasted a bit like cheap beer, and we stayed up long into the night drinking and laughing with the villagers. So, sleep. Up to 82. And we're on 1 now. So, if I was to trade my last tooth, we don't get any more. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Just wanted to see. Right, so rest in the village. Oh. A native approached me with an offer. He told me that he knew of a location far from here which would be worthwhile for our next expedition. However, he demanded payment for his information. How much do you want? Yeah? Okay, deal. Why not? He told us of a remote region surrounded by epic mountains. It was said that due to its isolated location, the region was still host to prehistoric animals. We enthusiastically marked the location for our next expedition. Nice. Right, so we're up to top level. That is what I wanted to do. We can now look at getting the idol. So let's rest again. As darkness fell, the natives lit a campfire and invited us to sit with them. I regaled the villagers with stories of my travels so far. A young warrior asked me if my village was superior to their home. I'm going to keep them happy because we're about to steal off them. So yes, yours is better. I told him that I preferred a close proximity with nature and that I admired their way of life. They were visibly happy with my answer. And now we'll steal the idol. Oh, scot-free as well. We took the idol after the villagers had retired for the night and departed the village post haste. Cool. Cool. Daddy-o. Right, that is definitely not going to be the pyramids. We're not too fussed about that. It's not going to be above us. So we just need to travel to the west. 43 as opposed to what? 43. Okay, well, it would probably make sense to go over the hill because we'll be able to see a bit further. So let's go see what's going on. It's going to be up in the far corner, isn't it? Because that's my look. That is my look. Okay, Cavioso. We approached a cave. The entrance led into a darkness of unknown depths. We needed a torch to uncover its secrets. Mushrooms. We lit a torch and descended into the darkness. We arrived at a remarkable underground lake. The water was clear as day, sustaining the growth of mushrooms of a vibrant hue. If we were to invest a little time, we would surely be able to collect a few samples. Well, let's have a look then. After spending a while in the cave, we'd collected some seemingly digestible mushrooms. Seemingly. Right. We're about to use our last medikit, so we'll take it all. Why not? Right, so whilst here, we could kill the polar bear. We could kill the polar bear. First things first, let's eat a mushroom. A blue mushroom. Didn't really point out much more. That's fine. That's fine. We will now... 2 slots overburdened. We shall use a green mushroom, hopefully, yeah, on Jimmo. So you will hopefully now not have gangrene. Tip top. Oh. No one's injured either. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. So I need to get rid of 2 things. Because effectively the red mushroom does the same as the medikit. I've got 2 mushrooms and 1 medikit. I'm going to get rid of the medikit. That leaves 1. We've got no more afflictions with anybody here. So we'll get rid of... then again, the blue mushroom's not that useful. There's not much more left to explore. So let's get rid of the blue mushroom. And then when we run out of sanity, if anyone does play up, we can at least use the green mushroom to take out an ailment. And now we... Oh no, we're going to take on the polar bear, aren't we? So let's step into its parlour. Oh, 2, of course. Of course. Right, so let's throw in both of those. Roll! Use something useful. Shadowless kick. Not really. I could do with the real heavy one that you do usually. So let's throw that in. And that. Spear defense. Or power spear. What was the spear defense on shield of 2? No, we'll do the power spear, I think. Boom. Then we'll do spear defense on you. I'm not too fussed about holding on to you, so let's roll. What are you? Shadowless kit again. Rubbish. And rubbish. And now nothing. Of course. Of course, because that's just how my luck goes. Right, so we're going to shoot you. I should have used the pistol. I should have used the hand. Rubbish, rubbish, rubbish. This is, I'm going to pay for that now, aren't I? I can feel it. I'm going to pay for that. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Roll! What now? 5 animal fist. Not really that useful. You and a... Oh. So we can have a shield of 1. Not really worth doing. Or a stable shot of 3. That's probably more worth doing. Then... Yeah, we need... Well, we need to shield up, really. I could do with taking this guy out. I'm going to hold on to you. and you. We only need the one sword to come up. I'm gonna shield up, I think, on this one, please. Oh, okay, we'll kick you in the nuts instead. That's fine by me. That's one down. A bit more even spread on the hits. Right, so you and you and you. It's a bullet wall. Shield's only 2 though. It's not that much extra damage. I'm going to hold on to you and you. Am I? Precise attack of 3. Shielded riposte of 2 and 3. No, I'm going to hold on to you, you, and you. And you. And you. And roll. Right, so let's get these back down. So you're the big ass, kick ass hitter. That's good. Then we're going to use you and you for a stable shot. No, for a kick. Then you and you. No, you and you for 3. We're going to hold on to you 2 and roll again. No, that's fine. I'll take that. Well, it's a case of having to take that, but even so. Little bite, that's fine. Can I overkill? Damn. Oh. Enemy stunned. I'd rather get the heal out of you, to be honest with you. So let's hold on to you, and we've got 4 here. 3. That'll be my 4th. Roll again. No. So you and you. Roll again. Back you go. Okay, why not? As I said, I was aiming for the heal, but it doesn't look like I was going to get it. Ah, well, never mind. We got the sanity. That's what it was all about. Lots of meat. Lots and lots of meat. So, time to use those mushrooms. Well, everyone's going to be about the same. Oh, and it heals for half. That's fine. That's that got rid of. What's wrong with you? Paranoid? Right, we'll use you as well. Keep you nice and happy. And then we're going to cook up some meat, damn it. And eat all the meat. That was good. That was a good turnover. And let's crack on. Hopefully there's something else we can kill up here. We're going to get some sanity off you, which is very nice. If we go to there, are we going to be close enough to the pyramid? No. Okay. Not punished, that's good. Right, so the goal was presented to us in the form of a pyramid made of gold. Success. Yes, yes. This whole adventure had been a string of close calls my ship awaited. I agree. I agree. I do, however, so I'm not going to get back, am I? No, no, no. It's going to cost me 112. I can, however, probably get to there. No? I can't even get up out of here. Right, okay. We've done well. We're just going to use the tome page of Homebound right now. Return to the ship. We're off home. The captain greeted me as we approached our ship this morning. I paused to appreciate the beauty of our vessel. And on that point, we shall sail home. With all the compiled information on the Golden Pyramid, my work here was done. In a moment of silence, I reflected on the losses we'd endured for this brief moment of history. Our vessel set a course for England. I could not wait to read the story of our return in the newspaper. After such an endeavour, euphoria overcame me. I knew that my name, Huang Fei Hong, would be synonymous with victory. Success. Where did we finish? That's the only one I'm interested in, really, because, well, 4th. It's a bit of sanity. It's a bit of sanity. Exquisite! We did pick up an awful lot that time round. Right, so this time we can have Navigator, we can have Strong Mind, or we can have Black Marquette. I think Sanity's good initially because obviously you get an extra 20 sanity, but then it's just something you have to fill up even more. Whereas Black Market means that if we don't get what we want initially from the market before we leave, there's a chance there's going to be other things which we wouldn't usually have the chance of getting. But I suppose Sanity is more favourable overall. We're doing all right. We can always trade our stuff whilst we're out, as long as we keep killing everything. So that'll do. Why not? Boom. Sakuko. So she's back ahead. Ada Lovelace. Rocking it. We're not that far behind, and we have an awful lot of stuff to trade in now. So we are about 100 below. That's fine. Nothing to worry about there. Because we have so much, I'm actually going to keep hold of the polar bear pelts. That'll be good for trading. So keep and keep. Then... yeah, we've got a fair bit coming up. So we are going to sell you and you and you and you and you and you. We are going to gift you. How much are these worth? 50. We'll gift you. Going to keep you. Keep. Right, we're only 24 ahead. So you're worth 50. You're worth 70. You're worth 50. So 227. We are going to sell both of you, gift both of you, and so a good 150 odd ahead. We'll gift you as well. We've got plenty of cash, and we'll get some more off the idol as well. So there we go. 307 gold, 1620 fame, way ahead. We've got the idol, which we're about to trade in. We've got tradable goods for the next expedition. We're in a pretty safe space. We're definitely playing on certain death here, aren't we? Yeah, because we have to travel back to the boat. It seems a bit easy. Or is it just I'm a seasoned pro now, he says, with no ego whatsoever. Maybe a little bit of ego. Right, so next time around, we can play on the Merciless Drylands. We have the Humpa Palumpa Prehistoric Lands, which was the fancy one we found. We have the Untouched Desert and the Looming Jungle. I think it's pretty safe to say we are going to be going for the Humpa Palumpa Prehistoric Lands next time around. So thank you for watching. As always, a like is appreciated, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.